Back to the Future is the fourth Jazzmatazz album. I was wondering, in the first album, do you know the exact time when you came up with the name Jazzmatazz and the idea?
I don't remember the exact time. I just remember I was hanging out in the studio by myself, kind of like just going over ideas, writing down different ideas. And the Jazzmatazz just came. Took me a while. I think it was about an hour.
But it was really the idea to give the idea in your head a name?
The concept came first.
Yeah.
I mean, to actually get the jazz cats that were being sampled at that time, get some of those dudes in the studio to jam over some hip hop.
Yeah.
So to fuse or blend those things together.
Okay. So, and when the first album was ready, was it exactly what you had in your head in that time?
The first album, definitely.
Yeah.
It was definitely what I had, and I got to big up my man Donald Byrd, Dr. Donald Byrd, because he was the first one I talked to about the concept, and he understood it right away, and he was the one that kind of put it out to the rest of the jazz arena that Guru's the man, and good dude to work with. So that was cool.
So you kind of see it like a style now?
Yes, Jazzmatazz became, excuse me, Jazzmatazz became, after that first album, it became its own form of music, its own genre. And so that means that it evolved to have, not only, of course, hip hop and jazz at the foundation, but then, of course, soul, R&B, funk now, and even rock and roll.
Yeah.
And reggae.
Yeah, okay. One more time back to the first album. When you look back now on that time, do you see followers from that sound? Can you see?
Oh, definitely. I mean, you could see the influences of Jazzmatazz, just a whole other genres came out besides that. You got neo soul, you've got, even before that, of course, you had acid jazz that came out of that whole movement. You had groups like Diggable Planets, big up to them, Us Three. You had many jazz artists, both underground and bigger artists that did their own form of, jazz with hip hop. I mean, and you could even look at the influences that Jazzmatazz had on Supernatural from my man Carlos Santana.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So it succeeded what you had in mind.
Definitely, it was a vision, and the vision came to life. And now what we're doing on Jazzmatazz 4 is that the vision has evolved.
Yeah. What's the new thing about this new album, the Back to the Future? What was the idea when you started working on this?
The idea was to analyze the first three. Look at the strengths and weaknesses, Solar and myself, we did that, and then take it to the next level, bring in some new elements. And most of that I have to attribute to the super producer Solar here, who brought his infinite skills to the table.